This is Hotel Venucci in Città della Pieve. We spent our first 2 nights in Italy here, and it's named after the main road in the old part of Città della Pieve. Breakfast at Hotel Venucci in Città della Pieve. The Gonad store. Conad. Who would do such a thing?
Not open yet.
Domenica aperto a canale. So Sunday open.
Channel.
I don't know what that means. Ali. Eli.
Grazie.
Yeah. We all Alfa Romeos, or I don't know. These stairs lead to the older section of Città della Pieve. Italian hill towns have an older section that's built on a tufa, or some kind of a promontory, and it's surrounded by a fortified wall, and then inside you have a honeycomb of streets, very narrow streets.
This is revenge for all the childhood VHS recording.
Oh, but you've always been so photogenic. Cooing in Italian.
There's an extra syllable in there. This is the Via Bacciadone. I hope I'm saying that right. It's the narrowest alleyway in Italy.
All you can do in it is kiss.
This is Assisi. It's the hometown of St. Francis of Assisi. He's known for taking a vow of poverty, and he's known for calling all creatures his brothers and sisters, and so he became the patron saint of animals and of ecology. Buongiorno. Lots of pilgrims in Assisi.
Quindi erano chiacchiere per i buoni. Dice no, mio padre non lo diceva che ti conosci, diceva in sette.
It's a Roman temple to Minerva converted to a church. We're in Spello. This is a Roman arch and a very, very nice dining establishment.
Molto bene.
For driving in Tuscany, we rented a Mini Cooper, which is a great little car and the perfect size for parking on small Italian streets. This is the what we call the villa. That's where Christy and Ed are staying. It's at the end of a long dirt road, but it's a very, very nice place. It's got a pool. It was a two-family farmhouse, but it's been just totally redone inside. This is the road from the villa where Christy and Ed were staying, headed north towards Florence. This was our morning route on a few different days.
Turn left.
This is the Etruscan Park in QC, and we're leaving. I think we found our car. We don't know if this arch is Etruscan or Roman, or a combination. Job. I suppose it's fine like that, as long as I remember there's a big drop off there. Another random church in QC, and that stained glass is St. Francis, I believe. Farnkelen. Now we're headed to Lago di Chiusi. It's a lake that's popular with locals, close to the city of Chiusi. This is Lago di Chiusi. Again, here we are at our Airbnb Agroturismo. I think there's some kind of tax incentive to convert these old farms into agroturismos, which is nice because it helps preserve them. Otherwise, I think there's no way to make a living at this. Yeah, so there's the main entrance there. A little bit of wisteria. And then out here, just have hillside, wild boar down there. So they have to have an electric fence to keep the boar out of their property and away from the garden. Looks like they're cultivating some Scotch broom.
Here's another shot of the Airbnb. So on the right under the wisteria, that's our entrance. And then there's a second Airbnb a little further down under the other wisteria. And then over here to the right, past this awning, past the chimney, there's a wood shop. And here's a pup coming by for breakfast. Hello, pup. So here's the vineyard. And the owners here, that's their main residence right in front of us. They're building a chicken coop. And the wine we had last night came from this vineyard. They just have a little bit of a hobby vintner operation. Lots of fruit trees on the way up this hill. Mary. This is an electric fence to keep the boar out, wild boar. And we're just walking the perimeter of the property. We keep this mowed for the boar fence, so it's pretty easy to walk along.
Little bees that work on the poppy.
Oh yeah. We're headed back up the hill. I don't think there's anything flat anywhere in Tuscany. So here's the owners. This is the first raised bed area that I saw yesterday.
Spring mix.
Looks like carrots and maybe radishes.
What do you think this is with purple flowers?
Some Italian chickens here. An Italian rooster. Looks just like a US rooster.
Hi ladies. Buongiorno. Galline.
So this is where I think they had trouble with the fox over in this chicken run. Outdoor kitchen, wood-fired oven, and then another wood-fired stove over here. So this is where the cooking classes happen. The entrance to Lucca through the giant wall. We don't know if it's Lucca or Lucca. Pretty thick wall. I think it was built to stand cannon fire.
Is that a problem? Non è un problema perché sì, devi un po' tirarlo su, sì, sì. E questo fuori. Volete l'occhio?
This is the city of Lucca, and the idea here is that you rent a bike and then you ride up onto the wall that surrounds the city. And the wall it's pretty thick. It's maybe 40 feet thick, so you can ride on the top of it and you get a great view of the city from up there.
Taking some footage of you. Come sta? This is the view from the bell tower on a cathedral in Lucca. Quite a few steps to get up here. And you can continue to go up via this ladder, but it's locked. And this goes up way up, and then the platforms up above are wood. That must be where the bell is. So very rustic compared to the inside of the church. Okay, I'm climbing back down from the bell tower. See, this part I've got to do backwards. Yeah. So this was a very early Christian mosaic, 4th or 5th century, down below the cathedral, down in the dungeon. Looks like a ancient baptistry.
Yeah, she's talking to me and I
Fatal mistake.
I said English, so she started talking to me in English. I said, hey, Terry. She said, maybe you'll come back. I said, maybe.
And then while one person is trying to sell you something, they're imagine letting Pepper loose around here.
Hey, we go
Be
nuts.
rolling like crazy.
For
Security.
There's Ed down there waiting for us.
Yeah, I see him.
Come here, guys in the middle.
Ouais, c'est quand, en fait, c'est plus par là, tu montes, bah, tu penses pas. Par moment, si tu vois que t'es un peu de traviole, mais tu vois, là, on ne voit pas.
lot of people here.
Yeah.
It's like visiting Chichen Itza.
These are the vendors outside the wall, the Tower of Pisa.
Čakajte!